Meanwhile, motorists in Akure, the Ondo State capital, and its environs have been groaning over the scarcity of the premier motor spirits known as petrol at the filling stations and the hike in price of contents from 300 naira to 500 naira. As our reporter Temitokwe Adedeji, who moved around the metropolis, reported that few stations who have the content are selling at a very high rate. Some of the residents lamented that the removal of subsidy should not have come at a time like this, when masses are still finding it very difficult to stand well on their feet. The report.
Situation seems getting more difficult for the motorists in Akure, the Ondo State capital, as fuel stations begin to sell far above the bearable capacity of the common people. Some of the stations visited by KAFTAN TV news crew were under lock and key, as the few ones are selling at 500 naira per litre. A taxi driver who could not hide his feelings, Femi Joseph, said this time shouldn't have been the appropriate time for the subsidy remover, placing his point on the fact that the masses have suffered so much before now, therefore urging President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to act fast in alleviating the sovereigns.
How are the masses, how are they going to cope with it? That means the increment in the price of the fuel bring pains into the masses now. We don't know, with the taxi driver now, we don't know how we collect from the passengers. Automatically want to invade pains into the masses. Because a liter of petrol costs 500 naira. Then how are we going to cope with it? This is sufferness. This is sufferness. We thought the new government, we are begging the new government to find solution to it. Because the last regime, we knew how the masses suffered. We cannot continue the sufferness again. We need to enjoy now, but the suffering continues. Please, we are employing the new government to find solution to it, because we cannot cope with this.
Also, a commercial motorcyclist, Tosin, said he could not even fine-tune what he would be charging passengers, as the sudden increase really gave him real touch.
About the removal of subsidy of this fuel, it's beyond our capacity. So before we are buying fuel 195, suddenly today it just increased to 500 naira per litre officially from NNPC filling station. So for us to be using it to carry passenger, we didn't know how we can cope with it, because when passengers stop us, he said discuss with him that he's going for a drop now. When we talk to a passenger that a drop is 300 naira, that passenger will be saying, how will he carry 300 naira? So it's beyond our capacity now. We didn't know what to say then again.
Another concerned Nigerian, Akombi Yusuf, also a commercial motorcyclist popularly known as Okada rider, gave his words.
Now the matter we talk, because me na 6 litre they use per day. I calculate the money, it is na 3,000 naira. Me will be saying na 3,500, I dey make a day. I go see my own money, I go see the one I go take chop. Now him and my people they talk now. I go take do, I never know. Now I just they listen the work we be say how they do now. We be say go they bring at all. Because now to start this work now, I don't know how to start time again. But all my money they follow for a go. No be say they see my own money.
The situation at the moment in Akure, the Ondo State capital, looks unimaginable, as the price suddenly moved from 300 naira to 500 naira within hours, same day. However, the governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, had on Wednesday given a marching order to the task force in his office to deal decisively with any operator who holds the content. From Akure, Temitokwe Adedeji reporting for KAFTAN TV News.